We're expecting a full house this afternoon. We've got an anticipated clash here. Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls in Philadelphia and Lincoln Financial Field, as we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on a team from the American, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Monarchs will kick it away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Owls offense will get the first swing today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They'll run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes a quick catch.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
The Owls will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Some Old Dominion's offense out there for their first possession. And we got a quarterback here, Kirk, who's just trying to find his way, but the coaches have said they trust him.
Well, I think that's a big part of what he's able to do, and the reason they're giving him a chance to go out there and be the quarterback is he knows this offense. He's able to get this offense in good spots. Avoid the negative play is critical today for this team to win. Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, it's Joseph. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The Monarchs will line up to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. Met will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. The Temple offense back on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught quickly. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Simon. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And the Owls lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a wide receiver screen. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Owls offense is on the move now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him down out near the 40.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Simon. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And the Owls will line up to boot it away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
Nickel coverage there. The quarterback just couldn't find any matchups to his advantage. So the result is a scramble that falls short of the first down. Now, a challenging fourth and medium coming up.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He hands it to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass, it's Simon. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Butler. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
A completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Joseph. Short pass finds the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Monarchs looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback keeps the football. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Monarchs will line up to punt it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Temple offense out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Dropping back, it's Simon. And this one is caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. They try to sneak it for the 1st. The Owls are moving quickly down the field.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
And the Owls will have 1st and 10 here. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The Owls will bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Dropping back, it's Joseph. The receiver makes the catch.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. It's a quarterback keeper. Gets the first and still running. And the Monarchs pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Now, give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Joseph. A short completion of the tight end. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical 1st down to keep this drive rolling.
The Monarchs are looking to keep this drive going. Quarterback still with the football. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the 1st time today. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to throw it deep. Deep ball caught inside the 10. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And the Monarchs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. And tackled there by the defense.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Joseph. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Temple offense back on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And with one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Hebe keeps it himself. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, well, well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
And the Owls pick up enough for a first down. Ball handed to the running back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Back to pass. It's Simon. Snags the quick throw. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to pass. It's Joseph. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, what a grab! That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Monarchs will line up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Roche. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. This is what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Monarchs.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. To the air. It's Simon. Receiver makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That completion sets up a second down play. Looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Pulls it in. It's Jones. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks to the left, pass caught. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Owls will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Chris, I just wonder how many times can this defense keep making plays to keep this team in this football game. They're just not getting a lot of help from their own offense. A nice job again stepping up on this third down. Interesting call here on fourth down to see if they'll get a chance to make another play to give their own offense good field position.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. To throw, it's Simon. Throws to the tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Defense does a really good job here of sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his back. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Throwing off play action. Caught near the goal line. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Temple.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Looking downfield, it's Simon. The pocket breaking down. And he goes down, but there's also a flag down. If it's on the defense, it's going to be a first down. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
And the Monarchs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Scanning the field, it's Joseph. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The Monarchs are on the move here. Gonna run it. It's Roche. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're going to run it here. Breaks into open space. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they look to the right. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Simon. The pass rush closing in. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll throw it now. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Ball handed off. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And now the handoff. Great move in the open field. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First down and 10. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Joseph. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He knocks it through with confidence, and they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Temple offense out there. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Back to throw. It's Simon. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Owls begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it on a crossing route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
The Owls pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Back to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Simon. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught, completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. And you can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
And it's Old Dominion in front now. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure is coming. And now he'll be sacked. Had all day to throw, but held the football.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. It's Simon. He's got him looking for the end zone. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
On first down, it's play action. The tight end has got it. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Scanning the field, it's Joseph. Fires it to the wideout. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And the Monarchs bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Temple offense back on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown and that 2-point conversion.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The shotgun handoff here. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the Owls getting set on 1st and 10. Big throw caught on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
2nd down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's a draw to the back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Temple. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Kirk, you played quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So they get the touchdown, now looking for the 2-point conversion to tie this one up late. Dropping back, it's Simon. And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the 4th quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He hands it off from the gun. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Monarchs will have to punt this one away. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Owls. And jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he?
That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback still with the football. Slides to avoid the big hit. Now it's 2nd down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game, and here's another example on 3rd down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down, and he's able to do that here in the 4th quarter.
And the Monarchs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Here comes the Temple offense out there. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Grinding away with a running game. Finding space at the 20. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Using his legs, it's Smith. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Temple. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking to throw. It's Joseph. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The Monarchs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Joseph. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
What a job by this quarterback, having an idea of exactly where he is on the field. Third down scramble, doesn't get it into the end zone, but guess what? Picks up that first down. We got a 1st and goal.
And the Monarchs line up with a 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chrissy, look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And it's a kneel down.